Good afternoon. My name is Julieta Gonzalez, and I will be talking about a nonprofit organization which is Communities in Schools. I made a brochure about it since I researched about it, and here it is. A nonprofit organization is one that helps out anybody, students, people who don't have money, or just anybody who needs help. For example, my nonprofit organization that I chose is Communities in Schools. I joined Communities in Schools just by accident. I was in LBJ High School and I needed community hours. And I always heard in the announcements people that would say, oh, come by Communities in Schools, come by the office, and things like that. And I never paid attention to it. But when I needed the community hours, I decided to go. And there was this lady there, and she just told me, all right, you just have to sign these two papers, and also my parents. So I brought it, and there I joined Communities in Schools. Communities in Schools has helped millions of kids in schools. They help those who need school things like pencils, backpacks, uniforms. We may, for us, it might be a small thing to buy the school supplies or anything, but for others, it's a huge sacrifice because they're poor or they don't have enough money. The people who are involved with Communities in Schools say that they love what they do. They don't see this as a job, but they see it as something like a hobby, something that they actually love. I got this information from volunteermatch.com and ciscentral.org. I started out in Communities in Schools just for community hours, but later I learned that I loved it. Communities in Schools provides academic support. For example, there are students who struggle with the math subject, reading, English, biology, and there's a ton of other subjects. And there they can find help because the students can sign up to be tutors and you can get your own tutor there. This also helps with college readiness. For example, they help like if you need information with the SAT, the ACT, or just scholarships, things that need help, things that will help you get into college. This also helps with the health services. There's a lot of people who don't have health insurance, they don't have CHIP or Medicaid, but with this program, with this nonprofit organization, you will get health services. I got that information from communitiesinschools.org. There are some statistics about this nonprofit organization, and it's that many of the students that are in this improve a lot. For example, 91% of the students that join this group graduate, and that is a huge number. 80% improve academically, since a lot of people who are in this, they don't have a lot of good grades because they don't put a lot of effort in it since they don't have money, but 88% they do improve academically. 99% stay in school, and 90% of the kids in this, their behavior improves. Helping out in this program was something that I love to do. For example, I helped in the HEB Feast of Sharing. This group does not only help the students that it comes to, but it helps the community itself. The people they can't just sign up to do anything. For example, I needed community hours and I went to the lady in charge of it, and she told me to sign up for the HPB Facebook sharing, and I did. At first, I didn't want to because I was like, who am I gonna go with, or I'm not gonna have anybody to talk with. But I ended up going. My parents took me, and it was a lot of fun. There was about 30 students from my high school that went and helped out at the feast, and it was a lot of fun. I also helped for the teddy bears for the homeless. They were gathering teddy bears for the kids who are homeless, and usually they say that they gather a lot, and we did gather a lot there. We went to the mall, and there was a lot of teddy bears. Communities in school has helped a lot of kids. For example, Jose Jesus Zamora. This student came out in the Laredo Morning News, and he was going through a bad life. He didn't have a lot of money, but communities and schools reached out to him, and he accepted their help. He graduated, and he's grateful that communities and schools helped him. There are other people, for example, like Graciela Campos and Nadia Huerta. These are students that needed help, and communities and schools was there to help them. This information I got from UASC.net and lmtonline.com. Communities and Schools is a great nonprofit organization, and it's one of many here in Laredo, Texas. I loved this, and I hope that you guys also find a nonprofit organization to help. Thank you.